Erotic Older Women, the Complete Collection by Giselle Renarde, read by the author. Dip It by Giselle Renarde. I can't believe I went along with it. He was my best friend's son, for Christ's sake. Some women embrace the cougar label, but that's not me. I date men, not boys. I go out with executives, with guys who can afford to wine and dine me. That's not to say I'm elitist when it comes to relationships. I'll date any man I find interesting. Doesn't matter if he earns less money than I do. The encounter I'm about to describe had nothing to do with money, or dating, or relationships. It had nothing to do with anything. I still can't believe it happened. If I could forget all about it, tell myself it was just a strange dream, I would. Now, every time I meet Melinda for coffee, I wonder if she knows. Would Brendan tell his mother about our lusty dalliance? I wasn't looking for love when I drove to Melinda's cottage that Friday afternoon. I wasn't even looking for sex. Just a nice weekend away, an escape from the city. She hadn't told me Brendan would be there, too. It shouldn't have mattered. Back when we were both young moms, her kids would have kept my kids company while the grown-ups relaxed with a beer. Now that Melinda and I are both carefree divorcees, our kids grown and out of the house, life is vastly different. Brendan's presence at the cottage was, I hesitate to say alarming, but that's the word that keeps popping into my head. I hadn't seen him in a while, and he was just so handsome. He was an adult. I couldn't get over that. When Melinda came down with one of her dead-to-the-world migraines Saturday night, Brendan and I had to fend for ourselves. It wasn't so bad. He barbecued and we had leftover potato salad from lunch. And wine. Too much wine. I know it's a cliché for me to say he made me feel young, but he did. I wasn't thinking that at the time, but in retrospect, I see how silly I was acting, laughing like a teenager as he told me stories about the stupid things he and his college buddies got up to, like skinny dipping. Brendan asked me if I'd ever tried it, and to be honest, I really couldn't remember. It sounded like the sort of thing I might have done when I was Brendan's age and drunk, but I knew in my gut where this would go if I played innocent. After dinner, when night had fallen and the air was a thick blanket on my lungs, he double-dared me to swim naked in the lake behind Melinda's cottage. I laughed it off at first, but he kept teasing me, poking me, prodding me. I couldn't say no. He stripped first, right there on Melinda's back deck. I couldn't believe how fit Brendan was. With jeans and a t-shirt on, you'd never have known. He tore that top over his head slowly, like he knew I was watching, and he wanted me to savor the view. He unbuckled his belt nice and slow, sliding his jeans down his legs, then stepping out of them. All I could see was the bulge in his black jockey boxers. I wanted to know what was under there. I wanted to touch it. Brendan pushed down his underwear quickly and turned around before I got a good look. His sweet ass writhed as he
Sample complete. Ready to continue?